Hello coin collectors out there, welcome back to the Big D Coins channel. We're kind of hopping around all kinds of different coins on this channel recently, and today we landed on the Sacagawea dollar coins. So I've got a nice little stack of dollar coins right here. All of these have a little bit of difference to them. We have a 2000 Philadelphia Denver, a 2001 Denver Philadelphia, and a 2004. Now these were all part of the 2000 to 2008 series that had the same exact reverse, but a little bit later in the video we'll get into some of these coins right here. The Ironworkers, the Feast of the Three Sisters, the Great Law of Peace. These are some commemorative issue coins that started to come out a little bit later. Now those were circulating commemorative coins, so they were mass produced for the general public, but let's get into the mintages of these coins right here. Now if you're watching this video, chances are that you've got a coin from this year right here at either of these mints. That's because the 2000 mintages were super high. At the Philadelphia Mint in 2000, there were 767 million. At the Denver, there were 518 million. So mintages super high. They were also decently high for 2001. There were 62 million and 70 million, but shortly after that, they started to drop off. And then from 2002 until 2008, they were not intended for circulation. So that means that coins were not distributed for circulation, but only available within numismatic bags and rolls priced at a premium above face value. So if you want to get a coin from 2002 till 2008, you had to pay a premium for it. You'd probably buy it directly at the mint itself or buy it from the mint online and they'd ship it to you. Now that created the lowest mintage year under the series was the 2008 Philadelphia Mint and the 2008 Denver Mint, with only 1.8 million coins produced at each mint. However, don't worry, don't fear, they didn't cancel the program, because starting in 2009, they got a little bit of a rebirth into the program when new legislation provided for the annual rotating of the reverse design series. A stipulation was also provided that the Sacagawea dollars, renamed the Native American dollars, must account for at least 20% of all dollar coins being produced during the year. Thus, from 2009 until 2011, the popularity of the new presidential dollar coin series dove. Production levels for all $1 coins. So they started to produce fewer coins just so they could meet that 20% quota for the Sacagawea dollar coins. Now these coins have some great reverse designs to them. We're going to look at a couple of them here. So the first one that came out was in 2009, which was this one right here. Now this is what's known as the Feast of the Three Sisters coin. Now the Feast of the Three Sisters, it comprised of the three major kind of crops that the Native Americans helped kind of show the Europeans how to plant. So those three crops were corn, beans, and squash. Growing in the same mound enhanced the productivity of each plant. So you would grow them together, and because of that, they would accomplish more than they could do individually. Some of the other cool series that were part of this, some of the other cool designs, the next one up was the Great Law of Peace. Now this is the Great Law of Peace coin right here. So this came out in 2010, designed by Thomas Cleveland. And the significance of this Great Law of Peace coin was that it was a peace between a bunch of different Native American tribes. And scholars believe that the actual United States Constitution was based on some principles that were mentioned here in the Great Law of Peace Treaty. Now fast forwarding from 2010 all the way up until 2015, we have this coin right here. So we just kind of jumped through some of them. We skipped over some of the designs. You can always look for them online and try and figure out what the newer ones are and what the gap years were. But this one right here is the 2015 design. Now this one commemorates the Ironworkers. Now the Ironworkers, a lot of them were Mohawk Indians. So we see Mohawk right down here at the bottom. Mohawk Indians are native to New York State. So some of them came down and helped build some of these skyscrapers and the large bridges in New York State and New York City. As far as the mintages, for these later years, they got a little bit of a rebirth in them, but the mintages are still pretty low across the board. So for 2015, there were 2.8 million at the Philadelphia and 2.1 million at the Denver. So these are relatively rare. I actually purchased these 3 coins on eBay. I've been trying to build up my set for a while of Sacagawea commemorative coins and haven't really had much luck to it, so purchased these on eBay. I don't mind doing that, as I believe it kind of supports other coin collectors. There are people that go to the banks, kind of get these coins directly, and then kind of mark them up and sell them for a little bit of a premium, and I'm happy to support those coin collectors who do that. I don't usually buy them directly from companies, but individuals that are selling them on eBay. Now, the most recent of the Sacagawea, or what was changed to be the Native American dollar series, is the 2018 coin. Now, the 2018 coin features Jim Thorpe, a famous track athlete and professional football player. So if you see a 2018 Native American dollar coin, it's going to have Jim Thorpe on the reverse, and they will all have the same obverse to them. Now, the date will be on the edge. That might confuse you a little bit because your initial reaction is to locate the date on the obverse, like with the original series. So the original 2000 to 2008 series, we had the date right here. But then, like the presidential dollar coins, they started printing it on the edge of the coin. All right, everyone, that's all I've got for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please do like, comment, subscribe. Check out some of these other videos on the channel. Thank you very much, and best of luck coin collecting out there, everyone. Enjoy!